is what I would like everybody to do. So, in the process of learning the control system, you all came here today with something that you wanted to change, just like I asked you to, and you all rated how bad that issue was at the start of the day out of 10. So, we've gone through the process now, and you've worked on these things, and we're almost at the end of the workshop, and we've all now just been checking in again to see how bad the issue is. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the room, and I want two numbers from each of you. I want first the number that it was at the beginning of the day and what the number is now. And we'll go ahead and start with you, Ronette.
I was a 9 and now I'm a 0.
Okay, Chat?
I was a 6. I'm a 0, but what I found interesting is when you said try and recreate it, I could only get it to a 1 to try and do that. And then it was like, why? Just let go.
Perfect. Perfect. How about you, Pam?
It was an 8, now I'm a 0.
Fantastic. Paulette?
I was an 8 and I'm a 1.
You're a 1. And what were you working with? Resisting to wanting to be seen. Okay, we're going to talk with you a little while later, dear. How about you, Kat?
I started at a 7 and I am like at a 0 and a 1 if I think about it too much.
Okay, all right. And how about you, Barbara?
Oh, 10, and then I was a 0.
Okay, and how about you, Craig?
An 8 and then a 1 to a 2 now.
Okay, and I'm going to let you explain why you're still at a 1 or a 2.
1 or a 2 feels like an appropriate level of it. It doesn't feel like it's something where it's appropriate to just be a 0, because it would mean taking away a feeling that's a natural response to things. It's just making it more appropriate now rather than just being blanket.
Perfect. And now back to you, Paulette. What was your original thing? What is remaining?
Well, I believe it to be, as I talked about in our group, you may have missed that, but they're like Craig. I believe that there's a certain amount that needs to remain for protection, but also to create motivation, because what I was experiencing was fear of being seen, and thinking about that fear. Now it's shifted. It's now become more of a motivator, an excitement to move forward.
Okay.
And I think that's important.
Yes, and and the reason then, this is why I wanted clarification on that, because is what I want you all to recognize is that you actually are at a 0 when it comes to the discomfort that you were experiencing. Now we are at an appropriate level of things, but everything, we got what we wanted. And as I said with the start of the thing, you were going to be successful today, and you are all been successful. And so